Hello, 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 hello. I'm not sure whether it is audible. Hello, 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 hello. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Is it live? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I think it is audible. Hello. Okay, guys. Back after a long time. So we are back inside the first presentation fair value gap on a 15-minute chart. So we have a divergence here, 30-minute and 90-minute on. So we are back inside this fair value gap. So we had a huge rejection from this volume imbalance after taking the buy side liquidity. So this is yesterday's first presentation fair value gap on a 5-minute chart. So we are seeing a small rejection from this 1-minute bearish fair value gap. If price closes above this bearish fair value gap, then we can expect price back into this bearish fair value gap. So stop loss is hit. So this is the mean threshold of this first presentation fair value gap. Now again we are having divergence on a 10-minute time frame. So price just is the mean threshold of this. So my stop loss would be below this candle. So now we want to see a strong candle from here, or else it indicates that market is weak. And we want to see a strong closure above this very fair value gap for the retracement. So I want to see a closure above this midpoint range. So price is really very strongly bearish, guys. Because it not even able to get to the midpoint of this wick. So price is back into this new wick opening gap. So I'll be looking for the retracement only if it closes above this midpoint of this wick. then I will target into this fair value gap in case if it closes above this wick. If it fails and closes below this first presentation fair value gap with the body, then price is really bearish, and then I'll look for short positions. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, just checking the mic whether it is working or not. So you can see we already closed 50% of this first presentation fair value gap with the body. We still have 2.5 minutes left. So we are back into this new week opening gap. So we have this first presentation fair value gap on a 5-minute chart, whereas on a 15-minute chart we almost closed the midpoint part with the body. So it looks like price is really bearish, guys. So we almost closed on the 15-minute chart. So this should act as an inversion fair value gap once we close this candle. Price is really weak, guys. So I have 15 more seconds for the 12 p.m. hour. So we might see a small retracement or a small stop hunt. So we almost have this balanced price range, almost, guys, almost. So now price should not close above this 15-minute midpoint. So once price closes above this bearish fair value gap, then I'll try to go long. So on a 1 minute chart, it closed above this midpoint of this bearish fair value gap. So the bodies are still remaining inside this bearish fair value gap. So if the retracement to be valid, it need to close above this bearish fair value gap. So once price closes below this opening price, we have a bearish order block confirmation, then we can go short. See, we had this closure, then I'm going short position, short, and my stop loss would be above this candle. So we had a successful closure below this candle, so this should become a bearish order block. So my stop loss is above 50% of this bearish order block. So you can see we closed below this new week opening gap. So this is the new week opening gap, we just closed below this. Even on a 5-minute chart, we can see this was the first presentation fair value gap. We are almost about to close below this also. This fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, is my last line of defense. If price crosses above this bearish fair value gap, then it will take out my stop loss. So we have a small volume balance here. On a 5-minute chart, we can see price, the bodies of the candle have closed above inside the bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. So this might be a retracement, but it did not take out this candle low. We'll wait, we'll see till this fair value gap. This is my last line of defense. So this is the midpoint of this new week opening gap. So you can see we had a very good rejection from the midpoint of this new week opening gap, and again this candle closed, pierced this opening price of this candle, which again is indicating bearishness to us. See, I'm looking on the 5-minute chart. I want this candle to close below this today's first presentation fair value gap on a 5-minute chart. This is what I'm waiting for. So we have 25 more seconds. Three, two, and 1. Yeah. So you can see 99% of this bullish fair value gap has been engulfed on a 5-minute chart. So now this should act as an inversion fair value gap. So price should not go above 50% of this level. The worst case is it can wick into this volume balance and then reject. So you can see price came back at this 1-minute volume balance and this wickless candle, and we had a rejection. Again, this is the bottom of this new week opening gap. Again, same thing guys, wickless candle, volume balance. So now what we want to say is this candle to close below this midpoint of this wick. So this candle again closed below 50% of this wick. So this is a good sign. So let me adjust my stop loss, guys. So now this trade is in profit. Even if it comes back and takes my stop loss, we'll be still in profit, guys. So the next liquidity is below this candle low. Let me mark this thing. So the next liquidity is here. So we shall mark this thing. So we want to see a closure below this 50% of this wick. You can see we also closed on today's first presentation fair value gap. We closed below this. And here is the liquidity, guys. So this is the liquidity. So let me close two positions here. Buy. So here is my limit order with two positions. So altogether I am having three positions. Again, this is a new week opening gap, guys. So price is back into this, trying to go into this first presentation fair value gap. So now it created equal highs here. At the same time, you can see these up close candles have been pierced. The opening of these up close candles has been pierced by this down close candle. So we have confirmation that still market is going to come down because we have the swing low here, huge liquidity. That too, this is 9:30 a.m. opening low, guys. So today's loss. Today we took two trades, around $2,000 loss, but currently we are around $4,800 loss. So we have recovered everything, double of what we lost. Like I said, we have here equalize and first presentation fair value gap, so price might come back into this before taking out this liquidity. See, we are back into this first presentation. I just want to check this wick. Yeah, we did close below 50% of this wick. 5-minute chart. At the same time, let me check on this 15-minute chart. Yeah, even on this 15-minute chart, we were able to close below this. So we want to see price remain inside the first presentation fair value gap. So what we have is this volume balance. If price is again coming back up, I need to adjust my stop loss back to my original stop loss. Guys, this is looking like a reversal, guys. I need to reverse my trade. So price again came back into this today's first presentation fair value gap. So my stop loss should be below this first presentation fair value gap. So we have liquidity swing high and swing high here. Even we have volume balance here on a 5-minute chart. So price took out this swing low back into this first presentation fair value gap. So you can see we have here volume balance on a 5-minute chart. Here, this is the volume balance, and we have a fair value gap which has been not filled yet. I'll just take some partials here. So we have recovered our losses. It created equal highs here, but we did not have any kind of divergence also. So we have volume balance here on a 5-minute chart. And we have a wickless candle here. So I think it might come up to here. If it again closes below this first presentation fair value up, then we can continue our bearishness. So this we can anticipate like this is a rejection from yesterday's afternoon first presentation fair value gap and new week opening gap, new day opening gap. But we have to see once it will take this liquidity whether it is going to reverse or it going to come down? So on a 5-minute chart we are already in the volume balance, but whereas on the 1-minute chart we have this wickless candle bottom. So this candle does not have any wick. Just let me check the microphone, guys, whether it is working. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, mic check, mic check. Now I'm looking at this bearish fair value gap, guys, which is open. So we are approaching next to 15-minute candle, guys, 12:30. So we can anticipate some kind of manipulation before the expansion. So we have the 12:30 opening next to 15-minute candle. So you can see price took out this wickless candle low. So now we have to see is whether we'll have a rejection from here or whether we'll see a reversal. So price came back in today's first presentation fair value gap. So if you want to see a reversal, we want to see a strong expansion and closure above this down close candle. So you can see price rejected again from this new week opening gap, but it did not clear this, it did not get into this bearish fair value gap. You can see price again, again created equal lows here. We are having almost equal highs here, equal lows and equal highs. So you can see price has rejected. Price again created equal highs here, again equal highs, guys. I don't understand. Again we have equal lows here. now price took out this equal lows. So now that we took this equal lows and price has closed above midpoint of this first presentation fair value gap, again I'm anticipating price to come up and take out these equal highs, guys. And my stop loss will be below this low. If this candle closes above this candle high, again I will add 3 more lots. And now I'll adjust my stop loss here. So we took one loss. Better. I just quit the trade, guys, because price was coming for my stop loss. So price came and took out the swing low. I think the previous trade was break even, I think. Yeah, still closed in profit. So price is unable to get into these equal highs. But all this trendline liquidity is being built up here. So again we took out this swing low. Yeah, back. We even took out this swing low, guys. So price again closed above this, below this opening price, guys. So this is indicating bearishness for me. In that case, we can target this swing low and this another swing low on a 15-minute chart. Let it close below this first presentation fair value gap, guys. Then we'll go short. So I was waiting for this candle to close at least below 50% of this first presentation. But it is struggling right there. So it looks like it came all the way down to take this liquidity, and then we are back hunting this equal highs. if he's failing to go above this, then we can say this rejection is from inside this bearish fair value gap base. Again equal highs, guys, again equal highs. So we did close above this candle, even 50% of this wick above. So the next target would be these equal highs and this fair value gap. I'm trying to reduce my stop loss, guys. How much stop hunt it took to get there. This was the first attempt I was trying. Then again it come back all the way, took out this, made equal lows, again went back up. Rejected from this bearish fair value, again took out this liquidity, again went back, again rejection, one more stop hunt, and finally, what we can do is, instead of 9, we'll close 8. Sell. Hara? Oh my god. Acha, it has already closed. Okay. So you can see, guys, we recovered the entire loss. we are in profit, around $4,000 in profit. So next we have this bearish fair value gap, and we have this first presentation fair value gap on a 15-minute chart. So in case if it closes above this, then we can look for buys, longs. So that is why I'll just try to take one long buy. So and my stop loss would be here, and my take profit would be in case if it comes above this back again. Confirm. We'll see if it closes above this. So we have liquidity still here, this swing high and this swing high. So the price came back into this wickless candle low. That should act as liquidity. So this is yesterday's first presentation fair value gap, and at the same time we have this day before yesterday's first presentation fair value gap. We can observe on a 5-minute chart we closed this new week opening gap. Almost 90% of it has been closed. Now if it wants to remain bullish, we want to see the bodies of the candle remain in the upper half of this new week opening gap. We don't want to see the bodies coming and closing below this midpoint, guys. So far price is unable to close above this bearish fair value gap. So once we close above this bearish fair value gap, then we can target this swing high and this swing high, probably even this swing high. So let it close above this bearish fair value gap, so that we will have inversion fair value gap, and then we can look for longs, all this liquidity. I'm waiting for the candle closure, guys. So the stop loss is very minimal. So on a 15-minute chart, we are into this bearish fair value gap almost. So we have here one more bearish fair value gap. So we want to see price close above this midpoint, so that we can target this swing high and this swing high. You can see price is just teasing us. It closed just at the midpoint. So my target would be this swing high and then this swing high, guys. So price came back into this bullish fair value gap. Also this reclaimed bullish fair value gap. But we want to see a closure above 50% of this bearish fair value gap. Oh, my stop loss is very near. I don't know why my stop loss is not. Okay. Okay guys, my stop loss is hit on this trade. So it again made equal highs here. Now it came back into this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. I should have looked at this divergence, guys. 30-minute with ES. It clearly showing divergence. So, and even the body is closing also. I should have seen this properly. So now this, if this candle closes below this bullish fair value gap, then they should act as inversion and then we can look for short positions. I'll try to plot this 1-minute bullish fair value gap. I'll give it some color, violet. Okay, we'll see how this will behave. So we'll wait for the closure of that candle. So we did close below this first presentation fair value gap, sorry, this bullish fair value gap. So now this should act as a bearish inversion fair value gap. So then I should be looking for sell positions. Okay, now you can see this opening price has been just pierced by this down close candle, so which is a confirmation that now market is going to go down, and my stop loss would be above this candle, guys. So I should have taken the divergence seriously, guys. See, again we have this divergence here. I think it is gone. So now it is confirmed that the market is going to come down because on a 5-minute chart and also a 15-minute chart we can see this candle has closed below this opening price, and also we closed below today's first presentation fair value gap with the body. So probably I can add 2 more. So our target would be this swing low, guys. This swing low. This is daily chart, right? Okay. Now this price should not close above this first presentation fair value gap with the body. So in a 5-minute chart we have a breaker. Even in a 15-minute chart also we have a, this is not a breaker. Yeah, if it has taken this swing high, these equal highs, we can call it breaker. But this swing high was left open. Let me check whether the sound is working or not. Check, 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 sound check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, it's working. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, it's working. So price came back into this first presentation fair value gap. Like I said, we don't want to see price close above this. Oh. So this is a decent closure, guys, you can see. So we don't want to see price close above this breaker, guys. So let's just address our stop loss here. So we want to see a closure again below this first presentation fair value gap. So you can see it closed below this first presentation with the body. So now this has become a balanced price range. Now price should not go again above 50% of this. So once the future candles closes above this series of up close candles, then we will have a bearish order block. Again, this is not looking nice, guys. So once this candle closed below this first presentation fair value gap, this should not have gone up. Okay, we are still inside the breaker. Let us see. Guys, it looks like there is a reversal is happening, guys. Here you can see price again closed above this. I'm waiting for this candle to close above this bullish fair value gap again, so that again this will act as a reclaim. Yeah, almost, guys. Oh, not almost. We have volume balance here also, but it again closed above 50% of this. This is utter manipulation. To the core. So we did close above this. So my stop loss would be below this balanced, what do you call, balanced price range, below 50% of this balanced price range, somewhere here. And my take profit would be the previous equal highs which I was targeting, these equal highs at the same time this swing high, guys. This would have been my target. So my stop loss is below this reclaimed bullish fair value gap, below 50% of this. What a manipulation. I was anticipating a rejection from here, but it went here. So you can see again it closed above this down close candle, guys. So this again should act as bullish order block. Okay, what we'll do is we'll try to close 7 here. 7, 7, 7. 7. 7. So this would be sell 7. Sell 7. Sell. Okay. So what is happening? So we have a volume balance here on a 1 minute chart. And this is top of this, again this balanced price range. So this is next to 15-minute candle. This should do a power of 3. So before going up, it should come down and then go up. So you can see, like I said, this candle came down, power of 3, then it should go up for these equal highs and this bearish fair value gap. This price action is nightmare, guys. Just consolidating and consolidating, taking stop losses back and forth, back and forth. So now we want to see a closure above this 50% of this wick. So price came down and took out the swing low, but this swing low is again intact. These are equal swing lows now, equal lows. So you can see price came back into this midpoint of this balanced price range and took out both of the swing lows. This is the last point, guys. Beyond this, I'll kill my trade. Worst case is it is trying to come into this fair value gap. Shit. Again manipulation. Bapra. So this time again manipulation. Sell. And my stop loss would be above this midpoint. Confirm. Again sell. Same thing. Oh, it is again rejecting. So this is utter manipulation, guys. We had this balanced price range, but still it came down and took out my stop loss. Now it is rejecting again from this. I'm no more sure, guys, about this consolidation, but I'm seeing all this equal highs here, equal highs, again equal highs here. There is so much liquidity on the buy side, though we have liquidity on the sell side. So to take the liquidity on the sell side, it should go up and come down, right? Or to take the liquidity upside, it should come down and go up, but it is doing neither of them. It is just consolidating. I think it will suddenly spike at 1:30 p.m. either up or down. So again price took out these swing lows. Back into this wick. We are still inside this bullish fair value gap. Guys, I'm reversing my position, guys. So many stupid trades. So you can see we are just at the midpoint of this wick. I want, if it is bearish, it should close below midpoint of this wick. But it is struggling to close below this. But it closed below this entire bullish fair value gap. And you can see so much buy side liquidity is being built here. And we we are in the equilibrium. So price could go either ways, guys. We have equal highs, equal lows. Here my assumption why I am going short is we have this bullish fair value gap which has been engulfed by this bearish fair value gap. Again manipulation, failed to close below midpoint of this wick. So price came back, you can see the bodies of the candles did not close below 50% of this wick, so I will buy more. And this time I will confidently try to place my take profit here. Confirm. And my stop loss should be below this thing. So now that you can see we are almost closing again above this bullish fair value gap. We want to see a closure with the body. So we still have 30 seconds left. So I think this 1 minute candle is closed. We can see this again closed above this bullish fair value gap. So now price should remain above 50% of this balanced price range. So in that case I will adjust my stop loss below this, and you can see now price is trying to reach our targets. So on a 5-minute chart, it is clear that we closed above this bearish candles. So we have a bullish order block confirmation, a rejection from this 50% of this wick. So far this is going good. So our target is into this bearish fair value gap below 50%. We are almost there, guys. We are almost there. So now we want to see a strong candle. This is not looking good, guys. Again, rejection from the midpoint of this bearish fair value gap. This is not looking good, guys. So many times we were so close to profit, and again price comes all the way back to hit our stop loss. It is rejecting. I was waiting if price closes below this midpoint. If you see a rejection again from this midpoint, the body should not close above this midpoint. But again body closed above this midpoint. So this is another stop hunt by the smart money. So I want this to close above this first presentation at 130, after 130. If it closes above this, at least I can target my take profit. Again, this is the midpoint of this new week opening gap, guys. So it is closing above this. So we are inside this first presentation, afternoon. So this is the midpoint of the new week opening gap, dashed line. This is the midpoint of the new week opening gap. And this is the first presentation, bearish fair value gap. So I took out the swing low. Rejection from the first presentation fair value gap. This consolidation is killing, guys. Whether the microphone is working or not, let me check. Hello, mic testing. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So finally we are about to close above 130 first presentation fair value gap. Not yet. We want this candle to close above this, guys. Come on, you can do it. Just a little bit more. Okay. We have 3 more seconds. 2, 1. It failed to close, guys. At least it closed above the midpoint of the new week opening gap. So we want this candle to close above this, guys. Oh my god. So it is rejecting from the first presentation fair value gap. This is rejecting, guys. So in that case, it's the worst consolidation. So again we are back inside the midpoint of this balanced price range. It looks like price is not going up, guys. It is going to reject from here. So I took a reversal from here because price is rejecting from first presentation in the afternoon session, and also we closed below midpoint of this balanced price range. You can see the body also closed below this fair value gap, guys, bullish fair value gap. So this should act as an inversion now. Price should not go and close again above this midpoint, guys. If this closes, then I'll stop trading for today, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was a stop hunt. Hope so. Stop loss would be below 50% of this, guys. Same. My god. This is the worst price action, guys. So finally, TP is somewhere here. Oh my god. Where is the TP? Oh, I need to confirm, right? Okay. About this, right? Oh, no. About this one. It still could go. Okay. I'll be content till here. So we are again inside this bearish fair value gap. We want to see a closure above this so that we can target this swing high. I think we took so many stop losses, guys. Three. So many. I'm reducing my stop loss. Still reducing my stop loss. Okay, so finally we hit our take profit, but I think we are almost break even, guys. For today we are break even. Whatever loss we made, we have recovered everything, but I'm not happy with the way how I traded in this consolidation. So finally price came back into this bearish fair value gap, and there is now so much sell side liquidity being built here. You can see swing lows. So much liquidity has been built here. So I'm anticipating a rejection from here somewhere. So we are back into this first presentation fair value gap on a 15-minute chart. We shall see. I think 2 o'clock silver bullet should give us a shot. Too much of this. Oh, they have built so much liquidity here, but why the market wants to go up or what? We'll see. We'll see. We have this bearish fair value gap here. We'll wait and see. Is the streaming still going on? The stream is still going on. No comments. 9 views, huh? 9 views, huh? If price closes again above this bullish fair value gap, this will become a reclaimed bullish fair value gap. Then we can go and look for long positions. So why don't I mark this thing? Okay, we'll see. If it closes above this with the body, then we can look for long positions. But on a 5-minute chart, it gave a strong closure, guys. You can see it closed above the midpoint of this bullish fair value gap. It gave a very strong closure. But so far, the entire candle is still inside this bullish fair value gap. We have to wait and see what market will give us. Still we have 5 minutes to close, so this closing candle will be important. So I think price will come and take out this liquidity, and then whether it will go up, I think we have equal highs here, so it should go up once it takes out this liquidity. And we have a bullish fair value gap here too. that too above 50% of this bullish fair value gap. So price came and took out the swing low, and we have equal highs here. So far we can see price has failed to cross above this bullish fair value gap. So we don't have SMT, any SMT here also with this high. So this is still valid. We can still look for long positions as long as price is above this midpoint. But that is what I said to you guys. We have this all sell side liquidity being built here. So price should come down. That is what I'm anticipating. We'll see what we'll get. So this is the midpoint of that bullish fair value gap. I'm just adding 2 lots here. My stop loss would be below this candle. Confirm. And my take profit would be I'm not sure guys whether this is bullish or bearish because we are in the equilibrium. If you see the higher time frame, we are in the equilibrium. Swing low, swing high, we are at the equilibrium. So we have 1 more minute for the 2 o'clock silver bullet. So I'll just target this swing high, confirm. Since we have just 15 more seconds, I could have placed my stop loss here, but the problem is if 2 o'clock opens, if this again comes down and takes out this swing low, then again goes to the target. So that is why just I put this to be in the safe side. So we have the silver bullet opening 2 o'clock. We'll see whether this will manipulate or just spool to the liquidity. I think it is doing power of 3. Power of 3. But you can see this 15-minute candle closed almost it has almost reclaimed 80% of this bullish fair value gap. So I don't I don't know now whether market is bullish or bearish. So I'm just scalping. And I want to target the nearest liquidity is nothing but this swing high. This swing high, yes. So I'm adjusting my stop loss, guys. Oh, again we have divergence here. I want at least the swing high to be taken out here. Again divergence, guys, divergence. If this candle closes or tries to close below 50% of this wick, it will be problematic again. So let me mark this. We want to see price remain above 50% of this wick, at least to target this liquidity. So I reversed my position. Because price has closed below 50% of this on a 1 minute chart, with the bodies closing below this 50% of this wick. And you can see the bodies of the candles being remaining inside the day before yesterday first presentation fair value gap. So these candles again closed all these up close candles opening price, so this should act as a bearish order block now. So we have volume balance here. You can see this candle has closed below 50% of this wick. Volume balance. I'm adding two more. So next what I want to see is we have this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. I want to see this entire bullish fair value gap to be engulfed with a down close candle. Yeah, that is what I was anticipating, a strong candle engulfing this entire bullish fair value gap. See, we almost closed it, which is a very strong indication, guys. So I think finally we are back in profit, almost break even, but we just crossed the break even. I think I'll add more. So once this candle closes below this bullish candle, then I will adjust my stop loss somewhere here. Now I want to see price to remain below 50% of this bullish fair value gap. This is the new day opening gap, guys. So first thing is I want to see a closure below this bullish fair value gap. Next is this new day opening gap. But right now market is finding support at this new day opening gap. First we want to see a closure below this bullish fair value gap. This is the first presentation fair value gap PM session. So at least I want to see a closure below this. So far this candle has closed below 50% of this bullish fair value gap. So price went back into this volume imbalance. So you can see price went back into this volume balance and almost hit this wick midpoint, guys. Failed to touch even this wick midpoint. So this is the breaker, down close candle up and then expansion. So this is the breaker, this is the volume balance. So we had a decent rejection from here. Now I want to say we want to see a closure below this bullish fair value gap, and we have this first presentation bearish fair value gap. So we want to see a closure below this. So once this candle closes below this, I will add more positions, guys. This has to close below this wick and this PM session first presentation. Then I'll try to add more positions. So you can see this reaction from the first presentation fair value gap. So we are slightly profit, guys, just above break even. So we have 15 more seconds, guys, for the closure of this candle. I want this 5-minute candle specifically to close below this bullish fair value gap. It almost, guys, 80%, 90%, more than 90% it has closed. The next thing I want is this to be engulfed, guys, this first presentation fair value gap. If it engulfs this first presentation, I will add 2 more positions here. Sell stop or sell? Sell stop, okay, yeah. So once price closes below this first presentation, PM session first presentation, then we'll add 2 more positions. Again, this is a new 15-minute candle. Again, it is doing power of 3. You can see again the reaction, guys, from PM session first presentation. So until unless price closes below this bearish fair value gap, we can't add more positions. I'm feeling hungry, guys. I'll have little bit snacks and come back. So I'm back, guys. Hello, mic testing. Okay, it's good. We could still come up into this bearish fair value gap, guys, and take out these swing highs and then reject. I adjusted my stop loss again because there is a small volume balance, but I don't want to see price come above even 50% of this wick. So huge consolidation is happening here. So finally we have a rejection, guys. Again consolidating. You can see market has left equal lows here. So I'm still anticipating after the stop hunt, after taking out this size, I'm still expecting market to come down. So I think 230 hour could be, you can anticipate this manipulation. Again, this is not looking good, guys, because this bullish fair value gap, again the bodies of the candle are inside this bullish fair value gap, and you can see the bodies are trying to close again above this. So this means my trade, what I will do is I'll just close my trade and I'll wait for the market to close below this fair value gap, then only I'll try to go for look for short positions. So you can see on a 5-minute chart, the market has closed above this bullish fair value gap. I think it is better wait for the price to present itself than to trade in this consolidation. So price is back, like we anticipated, price came back into this bearish fair value gap and we had a rejection, and now we want to see price close below this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. I'll try to reduce my stop loss, guys, because I'm not confident of this trade, because we have seen so much manipulation today. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the hell did happen, guys? See this huge thing. Was there any news at 2:30? Wednesday, there is no news, nothing. What a manipulation. I think my trade is still going on. With loss. I think price wants to go back up, so we'll wait for the retracement, guys. Then we'll again try to go along. Oh my god, it's giving nothing, guys. Hey, why I'm not able to see my trades, man? Okay. So this was huge manipulation, guys. Huge manipulation. Heavy manipulation. This was power of 3, yeah? So due to that spike, we lost around 8,300, guys. But again, after taking this trade, we are around $1,500 in profit net. So guys, these are the levels on the daily chart, guys. This is the 50% of the daily wick, and this is the 50% of the volume imbalance on the daily chart. So we can target this level and this level. Oh my god, it is moved to what? .5. This level and this level, guys. Okay. What I can do is I can take some partials here at least. Sell. So I took partials and I'll take 3 more partials. When it gives his pullback, then I'll try to buy again. So we are around $2,000 in profit, guys. So price is giving us pullback. So this is the new week opening gap. So we want to see price remain in the upper half of this new week opening gap. So now I'll try to buy 3. So the nearest targets are this 0.5, 50% level is the daily wick, discount wick, premium wick, sorry, now it is the premium wick, and thus 0.5 is the 50% level of the daily volume balance. And also we have this huge new week opening gap of the Sunday. That is the 50% level of that. So now we are around $5,000 in profit, guys, for today. $5,000. I did not expect this kind of volatility. You can see just a single candle almost made 200 points, guys. Single candle made 200 points. Oh my god, unbelievable. So we closed again above another new week opening gap. We have this huge wick, so we should see price remain above this. So in that case we can buy more and just put stop loss below this. So near this daily wick 50%, I'll try to take 3 lots, guys, partials, and the remaining completely I will try to exit near the 50% of the new week opening up midpoint. So I've reduced my stop loss. So we are almost $10,000 in profit today. So we struggled we struggled in the consolidation time. So many losses, guys. That was. So we're almost there, near to our first partial. So we took our first partial. So we are $11,000 in profit. So once price closes above this 50% level with energy, it is a good indication that we can continue looking to our second target. See the bodies of the candle, guys, here. See the precision where it has closed. So it's you can see again the body of this candle also rejecting exactly at the 50% level. See the precision, guys. So price came back into this 1 minute fair value gap. Probably we can add here. Buy. I added 3 more lots, guys. So I am anticipating at least price will reach to 50% of this Sunday new week opening gap, because that was a huge gap, guys, huge gap. See, you can see this is the huge gap. So the 50% is this red line. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to map 50% quadrant levels within this next. Okay. So I'll see. Again, you can see the precision, guys, from where it is rejecting. I'll try to put my TP here, and I'll try to adjust my stop loss here. Why not? We can put my stop loss in profit. So though this trade goes against me, I will be in profit, guys. So you can see we crossed 50% between these two zones. So I have kept my take profit below 50% level, guys. What I can do is I can take some partials here otherwise, because we crossed 50% of this zone. Why not take some partials? Oh, we are almost reaching my take profit, guys. Oh, did it hit? It hit my take profit. It needs a little 2 more ticks, guys. Ah. Oh my god, come on, dude. See this? It hit my take profit, but it has not given me. What should we say about this? It's now again coming back, retracement. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to see again the bodies close below 50%, guys. This is not good, because we are so close to our 50% level. So you can see again the body has closed above 50% level of this zone between lower quadrant and middle quadrant of the daily volume balance. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, now finally we hit the midpoint, guys. This is the new week opening up midpoint, or a daily volume balance, weekly volume balance, daily chart volume balance midpoint. So finally, so we made around $20,000 in profit, guys. So we struggled a lot here in this consolidation and here in the manipulation, but finally we recovered everything. So we are at $20,000 in profit. This was a spike. So finally this trade was worth, the analysis was right, but here I was confused whether it is going to get reject from here or it is going to go up here, because the market was consolidating. It did not give any kind of fair value gap. It was little bit difficult, but when this candle closed above this midpoint of this wick, I was little bit confident, but this retracement caught me, guys. I thought it was coming down, but it was power of 3 and it went up. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you. So streamed after 2 months, I think 2 months or 2.5 months gap. So this whole January will be like this only, guys. It will be consolidation only. You can see on the daily chart, price is nothing but consolidating. So I think once price takes out liquidity on either side, the manipulation, then we can see the expansion. Maybe in February we can see this. So as of now, price is still in this consolidating zone only. You can see price came so close to this swing lows, but did not take. You can see price is now going towards the third quadrant. So this is a good signature, guys. It closed above this 50% with a fair value gap. This is a very good signature. This means it's a continuation and we can target actually the next quadrant. But I'm content with today's trades, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you.